Hello and welcome to the stream. Here soon I will be showing you sous vide cooking as I put in the title. And thank you for the like as well. And as always, every stream I've done, and this one including that is also a full Q&A if you have any questions. The upside down lay is pretty much a signature position of collies. And also sharing the stream to have a larger audience would be amazing. And so with sous vide cooking, I've been actually doing this since around September of last year, and it's the best low and slow way of cooking that I have found. And it also heats what you're cooking uniformly to the same temperature everywhere, rather than having one spot on whatever you're cooking hotter or cooler than others. And the uniform temperature is really nice. It's pretty common for Chloe most mornings around this time, unless she's outside, to be right here on the couch or at the other end of the house on probably the other couch. I'll probably will be live for good most of another half an hour, I would imagine. So again, sharing the stream with others, and any questions are always welcome. Because the more the merrier in terms of how many come to the streams. So I think I'm going to go ahead and switch over to showing you all how to sous vide cook. Now I have the camera right here on me. Hold on. off to the kitchen. So this is very easy to do. Most people probably already have everything or close to it they need. So basically, you need, the simplest and easiest way to do it is a pot like this, and then you can fill it with most of the way with water. Probably on this one, I'd be about to right here or so. And then you would need a plastic bag, just a regular Ziploc bag would work. So something just like this right here. And whenever you're going to, hello McKind, Lorna, haven't seen you in a while. So basically, what you're going to cook, you'd put in a bag, and then seal it up and get all the air out you can. And when the water is good and hot, not hot enough to melt the plastic though, I probably would not really go much over 160 or 165 degrees. You could probably go hotter than that, but that's about as hot as I do anything. And then put what you have in the bag in the pot of water, and to monitor the temperature, which you have to do, you can use a handy thermometer or a meat thermometer. Either works, and you have to definitely make sure you keep a good temperature. I hadn't either heard of Sous Vide until a few years ago, and never did actually try it until last September. So, as I was saying, I'll get this. Here we go. Once you have a thermometer in the water, so you can keep the monitor of the temperature, then you just let what you are cooking just stay in the water until it's cooked. I'm actually not in this, obviously, but I'm sous vide cooking a steak and potatoes right now. And once what you're cooking is stayed in there long enough, then you can just take it out and sear it off and call it good. Right here is a candy thermometer, and this particular one just sits in like that. And then, I don't know if you can see it on the camera. I think maybe right here you can. You see the mercury showing the temperature, and probably something like right there is what I would do. So, I'm actually cooking right now, as I said, and this is what I'm using, as you probably saw in the thumbnail. This is called a precision cooker, also known as a immersion circulator, and it keeps the temperature of water at a certain temperature, whatever you set it at, and that's what I'm cooking mine steak at right now. And it just switched right now. Well, the 152 minutes second ago. That's how much longer I have this set for, which I will be probably leaving this in the water for pretty much all that time. And this is a jar right there on top that's holding everything down. You can also buy great big plastic containers to put something in, much bigger stuff like a rack of ribs or a whole beef brisket. And once it's done, I will take it out of the vacuum seal bags, and you don't have to have the vacuum seal bags, as I said, just with a Ziploc bag and get all the air out. But once it's done, then I will seal the steak off and crisp up the potatoes, and everything will be done. I've done Brussels sprouts, also sous vide, and they have all turned out great. And it's nice to see another person joining the stream. Welcome, welcome. Ask any questions you want to. Once everything is uh, seared off and crispy in terms of potatoes, which I will be seasoning after I get them out of this water. And then everything will be done. And there's a whole variety, especially with the Innova app, which is the brand of this cooker. You can see a bunch of recipes on there, and with the smartphone app, you can set time and temperature via that rather than on the cooker itself if you want to. And those are the controls right there, and the middle button will start it. So that's about all for sous vide cooking. I do highly recommend it, and if you can see sous vide dog food recipes, so I might even try cooking that sometime. So that's about it right now. So for the whole sous vide cooking, and again, I definitely recommend trying it if you never have. And when it comes to buying the equipment for it, you don't have to have a precision cooker. They are very, very nice because if you don't have one of those, and it'll just, depending on the thermometer, and this needs to zoom out. If you're just depending on the meat thermometer, then you do have to keep the temperature monitored all the time. Whereas with the precision cooker, once you hit the start, then you can just walk off and do whatever you want to until it's finished. I think I need to close the curtains of this window behind the couch because they make the image rather bright when I have it on clary. Clary just like these windows open though, so that way anything that sounds the least bit out of the ordinary, she can scream at, which she loves to do every single day, basically. And we have a room at the other house with it's right on ground level that has windows that you can always be looking out of and scream at any many vehicles, or at least a few per day. Oh, another thing with sous vide, when I do sear, I do use a cast iron skillet. They I've never had any problem at all with sticking with that. And also, if you don't use cast iron, you can use a grill, which at least with the charcoal grill, you're not getting a lot of value out of the charcoal if you're just using it no longer than just to sear. Or you can get like a torch that shoots a pretty big flame, and that will also do the job. And you just want to use the end of the flame. And thank you, Lorna. Yeah, last I streamed 2 weeks ago, I did not have very much in terms of audience, so I decided to wait a while later than uh, in the morning to start another stream. It does seem to be doing better. I've been watching Sous Vide on YouTube for a few years now, and I've been cooking for pretty well, probably 20 plus years now. And so I definitely was interested in that sous vide, even though it was a good while before I started doing it myself. Hi, Peter. How are you? Thank you for joining the stream. Oh, good. I would love to know it. Yeah, I did get a suggestion last week of doing a petting ASMR, so I may do that soon, and maybe also part of something else, but I may very well do that soon. Here's, well, the head's off the edge, off the armrest, but there's Lucy. Okay, thank you. She does good. I brush her pretty much twice a week, and I will be brushing her today. And will be getting a bath soon, and hypoallergenic shampoo as well as a de-shed conditioner. But outside of that, I generally just brush it with a slicker to get a bunch of undercoat out as well as matting pretty well twice a week. And also for Clary's cold, since she has allergies and has had that since pretty well fall of 2020, is in October or so, and you can see a bit of that right here on this foot. And the feet you did look much worse than this. I should have been doing something long before I actually did, but she's on Apoquel, which is an itchy relief pill. So I give her a fourth of a dose every day. Hmm, if you according to the directions, she's supposed to have actually a full pill every day, but Apoquel is rather pretty expensive, and a full dose is actually too much. I did that the first time I had Apoquel, and knew immediately that she did not need that much. So ever since then, she's had no more than a half pill a day, and probably since fall or late fall, she's a fourth of a day. Has worked just fine for her. And also for this, I give her a pretty fish heavy diet, with salmon in the food or tuna, as well as fish oil. And though I don't have any more, I have gotten sea meal from Solid Gold Company, and I think that has helped. But I'm not really for certain if she really needs that anymore, and that would be a bit less of an expense to not have to buy. And upside down she goes. If I do end up not having to buy sea meal, then I won't have. Then that'll be kind of nice in terms of a bit of less of expense. But Apoquel does really well for it, so I definitely recommend that for anybody that has a dog that has allergies. And also last fall, Chloe had a bit of flaky skin, which that's not totally over, but the last time I gave her a bath and medicated hypoallergenic shampoo as well as then conditioned after would that helped that a lot. And also a slicker brush will do a lot of uh, good in terms of getting rid of flaky skin off a coat. Okay. Yeah, Lucy don't really do a whole lot other than lay and sleep, but she does do some outside, and she does play with Clary some, which is nice. But it's laziness is a more of just a nature for basset hounds as opposed to really most any other breed. I know definitely are some other low energy breeds, but bassets are very, very low energy. And Clary's probably not high energy for collies, but rough collies are not the most energetic breeds, but they are hunting dogs, so I'm sure they could do a lot of. Uh, I'm sure Clary could probably sustain a lot more activity than she actually does. The idea I got features my latest creation, Prescott's Cove. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't do a lot of live streams, but I do like streaming when I do. Hopefully, sometime soon I'll have another product review video. One advantage of having a sleeping dog on stream is that you don't have to worry, is that there's no concern after wandering away off camera and having to be pursued, which is nice. That's interesting. I have done some ASMR. I've done multiple food ASMRs with Clary, but I do like that idea. It sounds pretty similar to some of the stuff on Gone to the Snow Dogs when they set up like a kissing booth for Valentine's Day or something else like that. Or some other ASMRs that I've seen where they just have the dog sit behind a table and put everything they want them to try on the table and then put captions for the dog's opinion as to how well the dog likes what it's been given or not. She definitely likes to take it easy, like she is right now. and eating is pretty much a favorite activity by far. Yeah, I might do a sort of ASM ear clean ASMR because clearly, that's you can see right there is not really dirty, but I think she needs probably an ear clean soon, and that's pretty easy. Just Clary been out on the walk this morning. She's been out this morning, not really on the walk, but what I do take her out first thing of the morning once I get up, and I get up pretty early in the morning, 6:30 a.m. Central, which is probably much earlier than most people around my age, which is 35 and younger, get up of the morning because at least here many people like to be in bed till 9, 10, and all the way up to 12 of the morning, which I've never really understood because then literally half the day is gone before getting out of bed. I'd rather get up and do things rather than lay in bed till the day is half over. But to each his own. However, people that have to be at their jobs at 7, 6, or 8 a.m. definitely cannot be in bed till 12 in the morning. I don't think I really even knew of anybody doing that until I was in a homeschool group in Metropolis, Illinois, and this was at least a few years after my parents started homeschooling my brother and I. I was only halfway through second grade when that started. But when I got in that group in Metropolis, more than one person talked about how wonderful it was to basically lay in bed all morning. But about 9 is the latest I ever did, but that was not intentionally. That was in terms of oversleeping. But now I get up much earlier and go to bed. That is much earlier, and I get up way before too, and I get up at 6:30. Before I moved to Tennessee, actually, it was 7 a.m., but now it's 6:30. And I like that much better. And I did briefly see three viewers just a second ago, so that was definitely welcome. Maybe next time I go live, I might do a outside live stream next time. Yeah, if I'll probably will either comment on a YouTube video or Instagram if I decide to. Thank you, Lorna. Yeah, I've liked cooking pretty well all my life and lots of cooking videos, and I've watched some chefs on television, but years ago. But that's been a quite a long time. Yeah, I've seen I think two sous vide dog food recipes on the Nova's app. So, hi Fox, welcome to the stream. And so every stream Fox is basically Q&A. I did. If you once it's over, if you go back to just before the 10-minute mark, I do show and talk about sous vide cooking. And if you've never heard of that, I highly recommend it because it's a great way for low and slow cooking. I've heard of that movie before, Shark Tale. I've been a long time since I've last watched a movie. But I also don't watch a whole lot of movies. Any question is definitely welcome. And this is just a signature pose, apparently, of rough collies, of laying upside down. I'm in a Facebook group that's all about rough collies, and many people have posted pictures of their dogs upside down like this on floors and other various furnitures. And she is like this particular couch all of her life, really. Probably since she got, probably at least by the first few months after I brought her home in 2019, I would say she probably started taking up residence on this couch. And it also might be that since it's a leather couch, it can feel kind of pretty cool when it's cool outside uh, in fall and winters. So she may like that as well, but probably ever since she was, I would say, 5 to 7 months older, she has probably loved this couch, and she'll be 4 June 6th of this year. Here, and then there's one other recliner behind me that's bigger than the others. And when she gets in that, she will flip upside down as well. But for whatever reason, it's only when she's on this end of the couch She will flip upside down. I think something there was a sounded like a semi went by the house just a few seconds ago, and that might have gotten her attention. The reason she is now upside down, right side up, that is, and alert. Yeah, I think she has been. I think she's been awake. Yeah, she's just uh, taking it quite easy this morning. Yeah, I think she's going to probably be getting up. Nope, switching sides. She does play ball. She really likes a red tennis ball. I'm not really for certain where it is. But if you go to the website pupford.com, they have treats and toys and stuff and other and various other things. And the red tennis ball is what she likes the best. Yeah, she'll stay on the couch. She's not really a snuggle puppy, but she is fine with somebody else on the couch with her. When I have that with the red tennis ball from Pupford, she will. Well, she likes to play keep away with it once she has it, but about the only person she doesn't do that much with is Mother because she will put it down on the Mother's chair, which is this one right here. And she will actually put it down, and then Mother will throw it for her to catch. I have heard that too, but I don't let her use tennis balls as chew toys. I think if you as long as you have tennis balls as just as fetch toys, then I don't think that will be a problem. And I have a couple of marrow bones from Chewy.com, and she likes to chew on those, and also beef rib bones. She likes those as well. And the marrow bones from Chewy actually have a marrow mixture inside the bone that Chloe loves getting all that out. Yeah, rubber balls probably would be a little better than tennis balls. I don't know about foam balls. And Chloe also has a couple of Kong Wubbers. You can search those and to see to see those. I have a red one and a purple one. She likes these as well. This is what the red one looks like, and the purple's the same thing, except for the color. and this big area has a squeaker inside. And these are really good in terms of durability. The purple one she got for her first birthday, and you really can't even tell there's any wear on it whatsoever, except I'm sure the color's probably faded. And she got this one a couple of months ago for Christmas. And if you search on my channel, you can see various toy reviews I've done from toys that I was sent. I'm sure your stories will be good, Peter. The western half of Tennessee is where I'm in now after moving from West Kentucky. And so a long, long way from UK, unfortunately. If you aren't aware and like to groom dogs yourselves, then you might want to check out this magazine, Groomer to Groomer. You can go to the website, then you can just search that to find it and see every issue for free. And this is my fourth issue, and it's really good. All right, thank you for coming, Fox. It was nice to have you. And this magazine also teaches you pretty interesting stuff about pet grooming. I hope to see you in future streams, Fox. And have a good day. Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I think last December is when my first issue came, and I know, and that's the one I just showed you, the most current issue. And they just recently updated their online reading of of magazines to where it's a lot better looking now than it was when I first saw it. And even if you get it physical copies like that one is, all of them are totally free of charge, which is great. I think I remember that, but I don't know what my favorite part of it was. I think something just got her attention. Yeah, she probably would enjoy the chill zone. At least the mornings, I'm sure she would like it a lot. Two more viewers, welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's been nice to have you, and have a good day. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream right here, and I do thank all of you for joining me this morning. It's been great to talk to you, and thank you for all of the sharing and liking. And I will see you again soon. And again, with the sous vide, once it's done, it will be coming out of those bags. I did forget to mention that you do need to pat dry any meat, like that steak, before searing it, because the drier the meat, the easier it'll be to sear it. So I will be signing off right now, so I will see you all soon. Bye bye.